microphone, and then we're doing this. It's bloody freezing in this hall. Yeah, I am. So we got a hot cup of tea in it. Right, we're a bit late. Sorry, lads.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah, just getting stuff sorted out. And Jason's brought some Fox's Fabulous, another back to front. Fox's Fabulous milk chocolate fudge.
Yeah.
Shortcake biscuits, nice. We might be lucky enough before the football starts. We might have Kitchen joining us today
Oh, cool.
because of his work shift pattern, and that side is a bit difficult for him to do. What are you doing?
I'm just trying to find something.
Yeah, as you can see, it's really. We put the heating on in the hall. We're allowed to do that. Hello, Chris. Yes, fudge. I like fudge. I swear to God, if I worked in a factory, I'd be quite happy to turn around and say, I am a fudge packer. Evening. Hello, Josh.
Oh,
So it's a bit day late, obviously, because I had to go to a Dunster, where they do, it's one of the oldest medieval villages in the UK, and they had a flaming torch procession, which we used to do as part of a group. But we went there because I haven't been able to do it for the last couple of years because of COVID. So it's nice, and then we saw these guys fighting with swords, which was...
You got jealous?
Well, actually, you say that. Well, yeah, they were fantastic. They move like lightning. I got roped in to take part in like the kiddies battle.
Yeah.
My eldest turned around and said, go do it. I said, I don't want to do it. I'm not going to go out there with pipe lagging in it at night. Yeah, do it, Dad, do it. Oh, right, well, you got to do it then. So drag my eldest out. We were just whacking the luxury of pipe lagging. It's nice to be on the other side of it and not getting hit by the kids. So that's quite cool. That was cool.
That's all right.
But we're here.
Yes.
We are here. One page rules tonight, sir?
It is one-page rules.
Yeah, always
All
good.
night.
Yeah, all night, yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Getting quite popular, actually.
Well, the one page rules?
Yeah, there's a lot more sites going with playing one-page rules.
Yeah, but with the state of Ninth as it is at the moment, it's ridiculous. No wonder everybody's jumping shit.
Mm.
So, yeah, I would say one page rules saved our models. Evening, mate. One page rules saved our models and given us a reason to possibly paint them as well.
Yeah.
But I have taken the army that I used against your flash towers, tweaked it to fit into the one page rules, but I've had to add a couple of things, just to see how it goes.
So you haven't got an Imperial Guard army, you've got an Ogrin army.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. No, I got more Imperial Guard than I have Ogres. Well, they're called Ogres in this. Going back to the old fancy battle term, Ogres.
I think what you call them.
Yeah, they're not that hard in this game.
Oh, what pity.
They got 3 wounds each. They got, I can for free give them heavy grenade launchers, but I haven't. I'm just giving them heavy. Oh, it's called heavies. They're heavy submachine guns. They're only range 2 shots.
Was it?
Yeah, that's what
That's
it is.
all right.
I think it's AP1. But you know, 6 is always a pass anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. That's okay.
Got a
Not too bad.
demolisher, or it's called a battle
Big tank.
cannon. It's called a battle cannon, battle tank, and I didn't have the points to arm it totally, so all it's got is a heavy machine gun, heavy bolter. Almost fully away from Games Workshop now. Only game of theirs I play is the Lord of the Rings one. Wow.
I never played that.
I never, yeah.
The models are nice though.
Oh, do you think so?
Yeah, I do actually. Well, they're painted nicely. I think they do look. Some of them look quite nice.
No, I thought they looked really very 1980s sort of models.
Because we were in 1980s. Oh, they were in 1990. When was it?
No, 2000s on.
Was it?
Yeah, I don't think so. Bolt action, one page rules, and Kings of War. Yeah, we looked at Kings of War for a fancy outlet. Well, we're not 100% sure. I'm not sure if we can fit another game system in, really.
And paint another army.
I'm paying another army, yeah. But we went to a club once and saw them play Kings of War, and it was over in minutes.
Yeah, it was really fast.
Really fast. They had sort of like a chess clock thing. I
Yeah.
think they were doing some sort of tournament rules, but we were just
Maybe
watching
not
it.
good for us.
No.
Be here all night.
Yeah, so but oddly enough, it's fantasy where I started. I won Fantasy Battle, and I used to cast all my models.
Yeah, mine was that.
Oh, and Victory at Sea, WT. I've seen that. I've seen people trying to do that as a battle report, and I don't think it comes across. And Kitchen's tried it, and I don't think enough happens to warrant it being a battle report like that.
Don't know. Couldn't
I
tell
don't
you.
know. It's not. It just I didn't float my boat like that. Solo on my 40k now. Play Bolt Action, Cruel Seas, and Star Wars Legion.
Legion.
Oddly enough, we were just talking about Star Wars Legion.
Yes.
No, we're not doing that either.
No.
It's a case of I said to Jace, because I've watched a couple of games. I used to watch Knights
Yeah,
of
but
the
you
Game
were,
Table.
you were the Rebels, weren't you?
No, see, it's got the snow. You can buy the snow
Yeah,
speeder.
no, that's what I like.
Yeah, I'd quite happily go. Quite happily go Empire,
Well, yeah.
and have an ATST, and Vader, and the Emperor, and General Veers. Because you get all them sort of stuff, but it's like it's really weird that it's only the commander. As long as the commander can see, the rest of the squad can shoot or something.
Actually, I wouldn't know what I would want to do with that.
You'd be rebels, but I wouldn't want to go. I'd want to go classic, so I wouldn't want to go the prequels where you got the clone troopers, and
I would rather.
definitely want to go bloody
Fine,
First
get you
Order.
my-
Christmas presents this week, that being Bolt Action Pack 34, 88, Soviet flamethrower, light mortars, and bloody hell, Merry Christmas, Chris. Right, I missed that last comment.
M.
Oh, here we go.
Bugger up again.
Oh, of course I'm going to bugger up. I always bugger up. Hoping to live stream battle reports to Twitch starting next year. Oh wow, cool.
Oh, cool, that's all right.
See, we don't do live battle reports.
No, it would be,
That'd be a nightmare.
10 hours later, you'd still be going, what the frick are they doing?
Yeah. And when we query the rules, or I have a bit of a hissy fit or a meltdown and say, I can do this, Jace. And then we can't find the rules and say I can't. And yeah, that's quite funny.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. Legion looked quite coolish. I don't think I'll get into it because we've got enough sci-fi stuff.
Yeah.
Really, we're now kind of irregularly doing third.
Because there's just a Marder game, a sea game, like a
Cruel
future.
Seas, you said it.
No, it wasn't Cruel Seas, it was,
It is part of the fun. I'll give you that.
oh,
Even greetings from Norway. Greetings.
greetings. No, it wasn't, it was a fantasy one. I saw it being played the other day, apparently. It's a seafair one, but.
Not Man of War.
Was it Man of War?
That's a Games Workshop one.
No.
Josh from Crown of Command does that.
No, it wasn't Man of War. I can't remember how it's called now.
Victory at Sea.
No, it's a fantasy game.
It's not Plague Fleet then.
No, it's
That's
not
part of
Games
Man of
Workshop.
War.
No, it's
Oh,
either a Mantics game or a Warlord game. No, I think it might have been,
It's probably Mantics, wouldn't it?
Mantics.
Warlord does Cruel Sea and
But they're
Victory at
flying
Sea.
ships as well as.
Is that it?
That's the one, yeah. Yeah. I'm sure that's
Armada sort of thing.
Yeah. But it looked like, okay, there's time you actually get to do anything, it looked like quite a long,
Yeah.
dragged out game, not much. Actually, I got bored within 2 minutes. Well done saying that, actually.
Bit like our games then.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm going to let you talk so I can have one of these chocolate fudge biscuits.
We are nice. Did someone mention they're going to get an M? Oh God, the guy who's getting the bolt action stuff. You can't bring it up there, can't you? No, it doesn't matter. I'm sure he said he met the American half track AA. That's what I want to get because of what it looked nice. What they called it, I don't care what they called it. It just looked pretty good. I think 4 heavy machine guns in the back. M16. Is it M16? Ooh.
What's a gun in it? Oh,
Yeah.
I watched that the other day. Was that it? I wasn't it.
No, I wasn't it. It was the AA. The AA anti. There's a
Anti-aircraft thing.
yeah. It was an M16 anti-aircraft.
Don't know. Well, Chris will know.
Yeah, I'm not sure now. Yeah, I know it's on a half track, Brit American half track. They call it the lawnmower or something like that. We're talking about the other week.
Tell you what I watched this week, which I thought was really good. We Were Soldiers. Mel Gibson.
Oh yeah,
Vietnam
yeah,
one.
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant.
So they get dumped right in the middle of nowhere and
First
surrounded.
time cavalry sort of thing. And
Yeah.
you get surrounded by the Viet Cong. I have the larger brother, the M15, which is a heavy autocannon, and your HMG.
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
the one?
Yeah. I want the smaller one. What's just the the medium
Heavy machine gun.
heavy machine guns? Yeah. That's what it looks a bit.
nasty.
Yeah, but it's open top leads only on with 7.
See, this is what
So-
I have a real issue because you keep pinning my Gruber's little tank, the 222. I have a real issue with open top.
Yeah, you do, don't you?
Oh,
Real
massively
big
so.
shit.
Yes, the 16 has.
That's
The
called
16
heavy-
is quad.
Oh, yeah.
I got myself a Panther Tiger and a Satic and Hanamag. Nice.
Yeah, but Bay's Tiger's better than yours.
Oh, probably better painted as well. Yeah, but the Panther. I'm tempted to get a Panther.
You always go big, don't you, with your tanks?
Go big or go home.
Yeah, you never go.
But it doesn't matter. You take them out with a mortar. It's irrelevant.
Yeah, but no, you just like spend loads of points on big tanks. What don't really?
Yeah, but it's a classic. A Tiger is one of the most iconic tanks of the Second World War. But then again, I like my Panzer IV.
Yeah.
That's not a massive tank.
No, I think the Panzer IV's better than the Tiger.
It's done more damage.
Yeah. Point wise.
Yeah, definitely. But it's a Tiger. It's just scary, isn't it? It's just scary.
Freaking ass.
But then all you got to do is bring in one of your 25 pounders or whatever, or 16 pounders, put it on Overwatch, and don't move your Tiger. I have a Tiger one, just that I have only used it twice. Yeah, I know. I love a Panzer IV. Yeah, Panzer IVs are great. Grant and Stewart for my United Desert Rats. Grant and Stewart.
Yeah. Yeah, they can have them. Yeah, I've got the Stuart.
What's that? I love my Brumba. What's that as a Brumba?
I don't know. No, I've got the Stuart for my Americans when I started. I did think about getting either with Grant.
You haven't started painting your Yanks yet, have you?
No, I'm not allowed to.
No, I'm going to say, we've got to get the
Yeah.
Dark Angel little thing out of the way, and then we'll paint the...
Yeah.
Because in that way, if we give ourselves 5-6 months to paint it, we'll do our first Italian-American.
Yeah, I did thought about the Leo the Grant.
Really?
From around. Yeah, only because you got that film.
Yes, heavy howitzer. Hoping that the Grant will 288. Oh my God, even Dad and Dom. Oh, there's been a couple of comments, and Dad and Dom Wargaming, one of them.
Go on, what is it?
I'm not to give you tactical advice. You're to make your own decisions.
That's easy.
Because I'm trying to give him bad advice.
Yeah, that's why I don't listen to it.
But like that, there's a couple of let Jace make his own decisions.
Yeah, but every time I make your decisions for you, you cut the camera off.
Oh, I'll leave it running.
Yeah.
People can hear your thought process.
It's not very long. It's lost. Yeah, it's dead air. That's what you
Everybody be like, the volume's gone.
Is it broken?
There's static. Jace is thinking, everybody.
Yeah. Well, the trouble is, every time I think it is a voice, I've got to stop and think about it. If he's lying or trying to be nice. And he's mostly lying.
Yeah, but you win.
You're supposed to,
Yeah, but you win.
That's because
You win, so I give you advice. So
No,
if
I
don't
don't
give-
follow your advice.
Every time I don't give you advice, you lose.
No?
In my head, you do.
No, I just don't follow it.
I take it as a moral victory that you had to take my advice.
You always go, well, you want to go charge them. You charge them. I'm not charging them. I'm going to charge them instead.
Which is what I want you to do.
Yeah, right.
That's right.
No.
I bet we lost the comments. I'll touch something here, aren't we? No, that's right. We're left on. There we go. Just had some monkey music playing in the background when you. Monkey magic.
All the monkeys. I used to play that in the car with kids.
What's that?
Monkeys.
What?
The monkeys, they're lit band.
Oh, the monkeys. Oh, yeah, the monkeys. I was thinking the monkey magic as in the old Japanese thing.
No, the band.
The band, the monkeys, yeah. Hey, hey, we're the monkeys. Yeah, that's true. That'd be funny. You get a haircut like that as well.
What, the monkeys?
Yeah.
Not cut my hair.
Lose all your strength then, wouldn't you,
Yeah,
Samson?
yeah, exactly. Don't be bold.
No, bloody hell.
Yeah, so it's one pig rules.
Yeah,
I've gone for the Marauders this time.
Yeah, you got so we're going to try and carry on with the battle we had last time. So we had the Orc Marauders trying to take over the defence, the planetary defence guns to blow the high elf fleet out of the orbit. But that was a draw, so they couldn't consolidate, and the human defence league has turned up now. Defence forces turned up, and we're going to have a battle over the refinery. So Jace can fuel his trucks and whatnot, and I can fuel my tanks.
Yeah.
And then somehow we'll link it. We might do, because someone did suggest it, which is a great idea. we'll do a 2,500 point game, but I'll have, I'll split it in half. Or I'll do 1,500 of human defence force and 1,000 points worth of High Fleet. Yeah.
I'll go for orders again.
Yeah, that's right. See how it goes. So I just wonder whether we should do a couple of links of 3 battles. Boom, boom, boom. But it might be boring just to see the same forces on all the time. Or would people prefer a narrative as the game develops? I actually love your last game about action. The pre-first turn part was great. Oh, thank you, Josh.
Right, yeah.
That was that little sabotage mission.
Yeah, that was good fun actually, that game.
Yeah, you could have gone down and really snuck up. I don't know, mate. That would have looked quite cool.
I just thought it was funny when you shot your machine gun at the last thing and didn't hit a single thing. That was depressing.
That was. And fair play to you when I was saying you don't need 3 to finish this objective.
We did.
But we kind of tweaked the rules.
Didn't listen to your advice then, did I? So you're lying git.
Well, this is true.
Yeah.
I like the fact.
COC.
Have you tried Crown of Command?
Oh, Crown of Command.
Chain of Command. Oh, guys? Hello? No, I haven't.
No. I don't know what that's like.
Well, it's meant to be more of a squad level based thing.
Is it more complicated?
I think so, yeah.
That's no good for
It's no good for us.
No. Keep it simple.
Yeah. So we kind of made up the rules a little bit. We had some base rules on that sabotage game, and then we kind of tweaked it as we played. And in the end, we decided that because in the 40k third edition rules, you had to be in base contact for it for twice. So you had to charge it in the assault phase and still be in contact with it in the assault phase.
Yeah.
So we thought, how can we represent that? And we decided that you had to do a run order to charge it. Then the next turn, you'd still be, if you're in base contact with it, you had to successfully
set the charge and then blow it.
Do a fire order. And we thought, hang on a minute, that's quite interesting because you could be getting shot at as you're trying to place the explosives and you get pins on you, which means then you can't successfully do a fire order because you're firing around. And we thought that was really good. So in the end,
especially if you had normal regulars.
Regulars were inexperienced trying to do it.
You'd be really trying to duck down with it. The veterans are like, do or die kind of thing.
Yeah, veterans been there, done that, they're only pinging around here, we'll be alright.
Yeah.
And so it then gives someone who can't charge you to beat you off, because there's no point regulars charging commandos, they'll just win every time near enough.
I'm not really sorry.
I know. But it means then, if you can shoot at them and cause them to keep their heads down, they can't set the charges.
Yeah.
Which I thought, so I reckon in the end, we tweaked that quite nicely.
Yeah, it was good laugh actually, I mean.
Yeah, and I think we were worried about so Josh, you say that, it's great. We were worried about the pre-game terms of you trying to sneak up.
Yeah. Because
even off camera, we're like, I was saying, Jace, you could go down, because then it'll give me an extra 6 inches to try and spot you. And you were saying, well, that might be a bit boring. Like, he said, I get it, because I can go down and hopefully your sentries will go the other way and I'll be able to sneak up a bit further.
50-50 would make you walk away.
Yeah.
But then I thought, sorry, got to do or die now. You've got to go for it at one point.
Yeah.
And I thought, go for it.
So I would have known mine. I would have tried to be more sneaky, and you would just spot me straight away anyway.
Yeah, I would have ran forwards and go, woo!
But yeah, it was a good game. And it come down to the wire in the end, sort of thing.
Yeah, it did actually. Yeah, it's pretty close.
So that was quite cool. So I think
I was lucky to just manage to get a couple of guys to charge in at the end.
It was lucky I had those trucks though.
Yes.
I never got there else.
Yeah.
Really wouldn't have. Yeah, we might. I think that's a definite rematch. I'll definitely look at some of the other 30k games.
Yeah.
40k games for third edition.
Yeah, can do that.
How do you adapt the rules? I thought worked very well. I may have to nick the idea. Please nick the idea, Dad. Because everything's based on 6-inch movement anyway, it wasn't really that difficult.
No.
With the sentries, we oohed and ahed about that a lot. Because you roll a d6 and whoever wins gets to move that model that many inches. And what you would do is you do all the sentries to start with. Well, we thought, it's a bit. So we thought it'd be funnier to put the sentries dice in the bag.
Yes, yeah.
So Jace doesn't know when the sentries are going to activate. So it makes it difficult for him to move 20 pounds of fouls, move up. Where if you do all the sentries and they've all been activated, then Jace could have just run up the first turn.
Yeah. So we put out a German dice, it was a sentry, but if it was one of mine, I'd have to move forwards or go, I'll stay down, I'll wait a minute.
Yeah.
We thought it made a bit more.
Yeah, I think that worked a lot better. So,
Yeah.
and you come up with that.
I did, didn't I? Yeah.
So that was cool. That worked out really well. always nice with some house rules. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so. Yeah, I think
Yeah,
it
'cause
worked pretty well.
we numbered because it was like 3 on each side as well. And it was like
Yeah.
1, 2, 3 is that side, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6 on that side. Then we went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for the
Yeah.
century. So everything was random. You
Random,
couldn't-
so I didn't know what centuries I was
Yeah.
going to move, which made it a little bit more interesting for us.
Yeah,
And will England win today? Well,
probably not.
I hope so, but I'm not a massive fan of football, but I do like it when England do well. So if they win, fantastic. I'm not going to watch it. This is what I like. The NFL.
Oh, yeah.
Big match tonight against the Miami Dolphins. I'm half tempted to stay up and watch it. Stay up and watch it? Of course you're in Japan, aren't you?
You say,
Well, it's only 6:15, man. What's wrong with you?
2-1.
2-1 England. Well, I hope so. As long as 1-0, as far as I'm concerned, as long as they win. We won't hear it anyway. The cheers and that from the pub. So yeah, we tweak the rules, and we'll definitely do a couple of others. There's a brilliant one which has got to be done. It's the Blitzkrieg, which
There's
is
quite
going
a
to
few,
be
though.
fantastic because all you do is you play lengthwise. You have a third of the board. You set up in a third of the board, and the army has to punch through and get into that third of the board, which is great. It's 12:45 p.m. here in East Coast, USA. Oh Christ!
Oh, that's not too bad.
Oh, actually, yeah, it's only just gone it's quarter one, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, that's all right.
East Coast, right? So that's nearer us, then, isn't it? Because you got the West Coast where
Yeah.
the 49ers are.
Yeah. Yeah. West Coast is California, so isn't it?
Gotta win that. Gotta win it. Right. I'm more interested in that than the football, to be perfectly honest. Or soccer, as our cousins across the water say.
Football.
Football, yeah, it's football.
Yeah.
NFL should be called handball because they hardly kick it.
A rugby with pads.
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, I'd rather watch that than football.
Rugby.
I'd rather watch rugby than football. I'd rather watch NFL over anything else.
Okay.
It's almost 3 a.m. here. Jesus Christ, Josh!
3 a.m. Oh, fucking hell.
Bloody hell, man!
What's he doing now?
What talking to us?
Oh, there is that, yeah.
Oh, I will say, Josh, fantastic job on those spearmen. He's painted. Did you see him?
Oh, I can't
He's
remember.
painted the high. No, he's only just posted it. He's
Oh, is
painted
it?
the high elf spearmen. They look fantastic, apart from the fact they didn't have red spears, but they do now. Exactly, the NFL is throwball. Throwball, yeah. I want to play throwball, not football. That's brilliant. I've never heard that before. Just finished painting my high elf archers. Nice. Oh, such a good job on them as well. They are. I mean, this is what I like. And you see it all the time on the Facebook groups and that. I mean, we paint stuff to standard. Agreed, Panzerfaust. We paint stuff to a standard.
I hope
And
we will, mate.
well, I hope we do as well, mate. So it's one-page rules. You've got to give it a crack because you've got the models. But then you see these guys paint, or girls, and paint to such a high standard, and then game with them. Rugby is the real deal. Nothing says hurt me like a scrum of good pants. Jeez, I thought it was your week. Cheers to you for the win today. Oh, he's cheering for you.
Yeah, so you should do.
Fair enough. Oh no, because you won last week.
Yeah, and yeah, that was known you well.
Yeah, but you ever notice when Panzerfaust cheers one of us, we tend to win.
I thought he was cheering for you last week.
Oh, was he?
I think so.
I don't know, I can't remember. No, you weren't cheering hard enough.
He's cheering for the better side.
Football 9 minutes to pretend you're injured, rugby 8 minutes pretending you're okay. Yeah, that's plenty right. Yeah, plenty right there.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
Yeah, but the NFL is rugby for girls, isn't it? Because it's like sort of, you got to wear the pads, but then it allows them to do really stupid stuff. I just find it more exciting.
I don't know.
You don't watch any of it, do you?
No.
You don't watch rugby, you watch anything.
Oh,
Evening, lads. What's on the menu tonight? Oh, modelling. Hello, guys. We are one-page rules.
Yeah.
So it's if you're
2,500.
yeah, 2005, and you think that's a massive army, but it isn't, is it?
No, it's not at all.
No, nowhere near.
And it's a really quick.
Yeah, it was a very quick game.
Mm.
I mean, we don't struggle to get 4 turns in all.
No, not at all.
Really fast game. It's probably the fastest game set we play
Yeah.
because it's faster than the boat action,
Yeah.
and it's definitely faster than second edition,
Oh God, yeah.
without a
Yeah.
shadow of a doubt.
Yeah.
But if you're disillusioned with ninth, guys, you've got to give one-page rules a go.
Mm.
Really go.
Yeah.
Really go.
And it doesn't matter what army you've got because there's rules for them.
Yes, there is.
Yeah. Even ones we haven't got.
Although I liked the last game Modelling for Advantage did. They did. Oh, the last game I watched. You know that the Warlord brought out combined arms. Oh, honestly, mate, give it a go. You know,
He's played it once already.
yeah, he's played it once, but you know
Yeah.
that combined arms game that Warlord brought out, so you can combine. You got the sea, the air, and the
Oh,
land.
yeah.
Well, they do games where two armies have clashed on the
Oh,
board.
next second edition is
What's up next? Second edition, armies, etc. Oh, God.
Eldar against
Oh, God,
against Chaos.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's going to be nasty.
I don't know.
So Eldar against Chaos, but
yeah.
it's a win-win for me
Oh,
because whatever happens, both my armies will get some.
it's not your army. It's my army.
No.
My
My
army.
Yeah, but it
And
doesn't matter because
my-
I'm in charge of the Codex Eldar and I'm in charge of Codex Chaos. You've got the others, so yeah, it's going to be a good scrap. But the trouble is, I know for a fact Jason's got quite a lot of bikes.
Yeah, but I've got quite a lot of men as well. I didn't realise.
Yes, you have,
Painted, so I'm quite happy with my selection.
and I haven't.
Oh, that's not my problem.
I haven't got a lot of Chaos.
I
Are you playing Grimdark Future only, or is there any chance of Age of Fantasy? We don't have really any fantasy models.
But why now?
Yeah, I don't.
No, you don't. Well, see, I've certainly seen a bit of the Age of Fantasy. That's the one-page rules version, isn't it?
Mhm.
Is that a bit like Sigma? 'Cause-
Sigma, Age of Sigma, yeah.
Yeah, it's not rank and file, though, is it? It's all skirmishy.
As far as I'm aware, it is, yeah. I haven't actually looked at the rules.
Right.
But there's loads of fancy games out there. Like you said, there's the Ninth Age. There's Oathmark, I think.
Yeah, they're all different, aren't they? I
All
like,
different systems like D8s,
I
D12s,
like
D10s.
simple rules.
Well, there's another one
Sets.
which is very skirmishy, and
Well, I say that, I used to like fancy.
Warlords of Airware or something like that, which is nowhere backwards. And that's a Warlord game thing. Well, I think that's turn activation. But the thing is, what I am really tempted to do, if we ever went down any sort of fantasy route, is get the box set, because you've got Children of the Hydra, the skeletons from Jason and the Argonauts.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, they look brilliant. I miss that.
That's what I
Okay, we're gassing too much.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah, I know. Can't help myself. Age of Fantasy does have a regiment version that uses Warhammer.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Well,
So I like the rank and file ones. So,
Well, ranks and ranks of men.
yeah.
Yeah.
Or dwarfs. My one was. Ranks and blocks of dwarfs going doom, doom. Let's go forwards.
See, I'd be the other way. I like because I did many years ago do Fantasy Battle, and I liked Wood Elves. I never had a big enough army.
I like the models, I've got to admit. I really did like the models.
I had Scarlocks Wood Elf Archers.
But
Like loads of the plastic ones that used to get out of the Fantasy
Oh,
Regiment
yeah.
box.
Yeah.
Can't beat rank and file in fantasy. No,
No,
that's right.
yeah.
I don't think fantasy should be skirmishing at all.
The army that I thought it suited well was the Beastman army. That was all skirmish. That was the first time they brought out as a more of a skirmish army in fantasy. Later version it was. They were almost always. But what else had skirmish troops?
What else? Yeah, what else was mostly a skirmish army? You had lines of archers. Love the old hammer elves too, mate. Yeah, they were great. And I had loads of the old war dancers.
Oh yeah.
Oddly enough, I was looking at war dancers. I don't know why. It's just come up on eBay, and I thought, they look crap.
Yeah, they do now.
The ones that they use with the two swords like that, of great big friggin' Mohicans, and I thought they look crap.
Yeah, back in the day they didn't.
Well,
They
no,
look
yeah, but
brilliant,
back
don't
in the day they had women with swords and spears and
Yeah.
feathers in their hands and hairs, and then they had guys. They had sort of the same model pose. You had either one with a shield and axe and he was topless and
Yeah.
leggings, and you had one with a shield and axe but he was in chainmail sort of thing. And
Yeah.
that was a great little range of war dancers, and the rules for them were ace as well, where they could all jump around and just attack one model in the middle. Sort
Yeah,
of thing.
like different
Death
dances.
Frenzy and all that
Yeah,
sort of stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, they were great set of models. They were.
And I like the big blocks of dwarfs and like an iron block just going munching forwards, just taking the hits once they got there.
Oh, once they got there, just pound
Yeah.
through your lines, yeah.
Yeah, I love that bit. I didn't bother taking any artillery either.
But then again, my Elven Army back in 2nd edition Fantasy Battle and possibly 3rd edition when we went for the hardback book.
Oh yeah.
We didn't know each other.
No.
I had a massive elf army, and it was just all. I think I had 100 archers, but it was all not painted, and it was all cast from Prince August modes. In fact, the bows never came out because they never got the channel right to let the air escape, to let the lead flow through the mode. So I had all these archers, and not one bow amongst them. It was like, and then you had to glue them onto bloody cardboard, so they always bent when you lifted them up and stuff like that. It's terrible. That's kids, isn't it?
Oh yeah, yeah. No, I just had a big dwarf on me. Well, I still got a big dwarf on me.
I'd get big dwarf armies. But the trouble is, with the Prince August modes, they're 25 mil, so they're too small. Please do a 3rd edition fantasy. That would be amazing to see played. No,
He's got
you do a 3rd edition army, and I want to see you do it because your painting's fantastic. Don't come up here demanding your 3rd edition fantasy stuff, Josh. You know you got the armies for it.
And plus you'd have to buy an army.
And I'd have to buy an army, and it's hard enough painting as it is.
Yeah.
I'd struggle to paint epic. The time we got.
Oh god, yeah.
Because we know that's on the cards.
Yeah, we got epic. Ooh.
Got epic, got a massive Eldar Tyranid army.
Yeah,
Massive.
yeah.
So,
And they got a load of titans to go with that.
oh, do you know what? I've always wanted to paint a Warlord Titan. I keep seeing on eBay, but they're like 24 quid each, and it's just a piece of plastic, man. Oh, saying that though, the cheapest chips might be interesting for you. I did think of
For
you.
me?
Yeah, there was 3 Reaver Titans going,
No, don't.
and they were $14.99
No.
for starting, and the paint jobs were like, oh my god, Josh must have done them. From Crown of Command, they were amazing. They were just layered in
No, I'm
paint.
not looking.
And then there was another one,
No, because I've got.
another one going with it had a top laser lance sort of thing and 2
Yeah.
laser lances underneath. Oh gosh, you have to play Epic for the channel. Please do make me happy. Well, it's on the cards, but ooh. I don't know when.
No, I'm not good on eBay.
You got a force. You just got to paint it.
Yeah, no, I've got a couple. But if I start painting one, I'll get more and I
Yeah,
want more.
honestly, mate, they were like wow. One was going for $1.99.
No.
Yeah, 4 days left to go. And then the other was going for $40.99 for 3 of them. And some weren't complete, so you probably out of the 3, you maybe get 2 functioning ones.
It's a missile launcher I wanted to try.
Yeah, they had them. That's the classic. They had the classic, one with the missile launcher put on the top, the
Yeah.
power fist and the gun,
Yeah,
which you see in the drawing.
yeah.
Yeah, that's the one I'd want. And there was another one, and he was selling Warhounds as well, but you got enough of them.
Yeah, I got a few of them.
You got more Eldar Titans than I have.
Oh yeah.
I've got 2 Eldar Titans and a Warlock Titan. And I've got the Warlock Titan really cheap on eBay as well, for like $10.99.
That's really good.
Yeah. It needs stripping though, but I was really surprised
All
by that.
mine needs stripping again because there's no way I'm putting that on
And
the
then,
table.
then I got the small little Bile Titan and 2 big Bile Titans. But I don't need 2 big Bile Titans.
No.
They were horrendous. They were really nasty. Because they had a armor save, and then you had like a regen damage save or something like that. So you had an overall armor save on the front, and each little casing had its own little individual save sort of thing as well. Yeah, savage, man.
No, I can't do that.
Yeah, but Josh, if you're still here, your epic games are, well, pun intended, epic. Hi dudes, Deathmaster Snitch, nice. So Josh, you've got to do your fantasy battle.
Got to be a Skaven player.
Gotta be a what?
Skaven player.
Well, with Snitch, yeah, definitely.
Definitely.
Yeah, you've got to play the fantasy battles. You've got to do your epics because your epic games are brilliant. And hurry up and do another 40k game because they're brilliant. Get out your chaos again.
We're going to do another 3rd edition, aren't we, at some point?
Oh yeah, well, shut up with that. Take care, guys. Good to shoot. Cheers, mate. Thanks, mate. I can't wait to play again. We'll have some great games planned, that's for sure. Fantastic. That's cool. That's good to know. You have a good evening, Dan Don Gaming. We're going to have to go in a minute because it's half hour. We're doing a little half hour
Yeah,
chat. And this
no.
is how we should do our podcast, just talking about certain stuff.
We never talk about certain stuff. We just
Well,
say
yeah, we just get carried away. We need to focus our podcast a bit more and then
Yeah.
talk about something.
something.
Yeah, just pick a subject and talk about it. One thing.
I can't see the
see.
British.
Can't see. That's
It's
all
talking
right.
about Churchill, so you've got to bring that down. It'll be British.
Yeah, it will be fuel trailer.
Ooh.
Oh, I missed
Okay,
that.
yeah,
Someone's
yeah.
trying to make a call and I'm not going to take it. One thing I noticed is the Churchill Croc can jettison the fuel trailer if you get penetrating in. Do not suffer the +1 violation.
Ooh.
Volatile fuel rule. But the M4 Sherman Croc, you can't in bar action.
That's just American.
Try, mate. I want to get my mate up for a game with his Imperial Guard. That'd be cool. Chaos against Imperial Guard.
Oh yeah.
Sorry to hijack the conversation with Epic and Fantasy. No, that's
that's
fine,
all right.
mate, because there's never a
A
subject
settle.
to talk about. Most people, we had one guy come on who wanted to talk 40k and thought all we talked about was boat action.
Now we'll talk about anything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that's
Didn't realize the crocodile get jettisoned trailer though.
no, I
Oh,
don't know. I'm not a British player. That's something you should
Yeah.
know. I've got to. Oh, there was something asked about the close combat.
In what?
They thought we might have done the multiple close combat against the Ogrins and Flesh Terrors. Wrong.
Oh right, yeah.
I
Yeah, you
think-
won. That was wrong.
Yeah, that's what never happened. But I think if you've got like an Ogrim fighting 3 people, right, and that last person who fights is in basic contact with another Ogrim,
Oh, yeah, you fight the other one.
he'll have to fight the other one, but that Ogrim will become +1 because he'd be an additional person against that one.
Oh, okay.
So I think we did it right.
Oh, I don't know. It was fun.
The result was great.
Wasn't.
It was fantastic. Right, shall we go and do it? I'll quickly
Yep.
show you something. A minute. We always do this. Oh God, there we go. There we go. Wait. That's the table today, and that's all from what do you call it? 3D printing.
Oh God.
Mike's 3D prints.
Yeah.
But apparently Jay said he wants to have a different link to his shop or something.
Yeah, he's. I'll find it later when we'll put a
We'll put a link
little
in
little
the
pin link up.
description.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it should be a good game.
Mm.
Right, shall we? I'm going to finish actually, even though I don't like football. Good luck to England.
Yeah.
And of course, good luck to the 49ers.
See?
Shut up, I'm not talking to you no more. Right, see you later, guys.
See you guys.